Hello, everyone.
Hello, everyone.
Guess who's back? Let me do my song. Back again. Hey, Sweet Lips back. Hey, tell your friend. All right. How are you guys doing out there? So, we did say that um, we are doing the marriage thing. We're speaking on the marriages. And you know what? I just noticed that I have missing is my what disclaimer.
Mm.
We are expressing our thoughts and our thoughts only. We are just speaking of situations. We do suggest that anything that we speak of and you're dealing with any of it, do seek professional help. We network help. We are the what Blue app who. We're not going to say we're therapists. We're just going to say we have experiences. We
Yeah,
have read it.
experience. We have an
Yeah.
opinion.
Yes, they're just
You know,
opinions
just
that's being
opinions.
expressed by Sweet Lips and I. Okay. So let's just continue on where we left off because guess what? 2024, we want some strong relationships. This will be the year of survival, okay?
Survival.
Survival. Your relationship, your marriage will survive 2024 with some tips from your social media brother, sister, auntie, uncle. That's as far as we go with
We're
that.
here to help.
That is as far as we're going to go with that. We're not talking grandpa,
And
grandpa.
if you need some, let me see, how can I say? Uh, well, if I can help you, I can help. Some advice, yeah. Some good
Yeah,
advice from my opinion, some advice. Give us a call.
yeah,
The
yeah,
number will be up there somehow.
yeah,
But, or
yeah.
either,
When you see us on, then use your WhatsApp for 916-400-0944.
yeah.
And you want to talk to us?
Or text us.
Yeah, chat.
Chat stuff. See,
Yeah, we good. We
chat,
good with
text,
that. We
whatever.
good with that. Sharing is caring. We'll learn
sharing is
together.
caring.
We'll learn together.
Oh, come on by the house.
Don't you come to mine because you ain't getting in. I don't like drop-ins.
Neither do I.
Do Now we can sit on this here app and we can talk all day long, sun up to sundown.
If you do drop
But
by, we got cameras, so we'll be talking to you through our cameras. You won't be getting out.
no, and whoever you're with, don't bring them with you. Anyways, so we're going to continue to talk about building a strong marriage requires a combination of factors such as, and and each time we start, we will repeat this over again because we want you to get it. We want you to understand, okay? Um, Relationship advice, marriage tips, healthy communication, intimacy, trust, and commitment. And so we spoke a little bit on each and every one of these topics. And so we are going to reiterate this today. And so I'm going to go over the five again, okay? So each day for the newcomers, the ones that don't want to go back and watch the old videos, it's okay. We gonna keep mentioning it
Okay.
until you get it, okay? We mention it, you get it. All righty. So first one is relationship advice. And take it, you know what? And to me, I just think when you take that type of advice, take it from people that's been there.
Yeah.
Don't be taking it from somebody
Yeah, that's the old
they're
saying,
not
yeah.
even married and
It's like somebody trying to tell you about kids and they ain't got no kids.
right.
Trying to tell you about a relationship, they ain't even in a relationship.
Right.
It's like, yeah.
But they're trying to tell you about the marriage and they're not
Yeah.
even in a marriage. So but you can see, hey, look, from qualified professionals such as a therapist, a counselor, us, who can provide guidance in how to navigate the challenges and improve your communication because communication is the key. Without communication, You have no real relationship.
And the
You have
sister
no
here
real
give you the
marriage.
blessings on the relationship. I know about when it comes to the intimate relationship. You see how that goes?
Whoa.
See? You know
Whoa.
what I'm saying?
All righty. And the second one is marriage tips. Simple but effective marriage tips include showing appreciation. We spoke a little bit about that
Yeah, we
yesterday. Like, tell a person that you appreciate them. Don't have them try to figure it out. Like, am I doing this right? You know what I mean? If he or she is happy with what I'm doing, express it, show it. You know what I mean? You may be with someone that don't like flowers, but if you bring them in enough, they'll start to like them. And if they don't like them that much, they get them, bring them a purse. You know what I mean? Go buy some tickets to a movie, some type of show or something, and go with them. Sometimes you can send them alone, and you get 2 tickets and say, "Hey, you know what? Take your good girlfriend, or take your homeboy, and y'all go and enjoy." You know what I mean? But show some type of appreciation.
Depend on the girlfriend.
Yeah.
I just want to say that because I mean, if you gonna let your spouse, your woman, your wife, whatever, go out, you want to make sure they going out with the right person. That's just me. I just figured like if that person that they going out with respects the relationship, good. Have a relationship, even better. Marry, even better. But as long as that, because you
don't want nobody. With the relationship down is ones that be saying, "Oh, you should leave him." Oh, girl, I thought I seen him in the supermarket talking to someone. Those.
Yeah.
And then you should know yourself.
Yeah.
Which ones are the ones that's out after your relationship?
And sometimes it's good to just hang out by yourself.
Yeah.
I know a lot of people in relationships actually go to the movies by themselves. They don't go with their spot. They go by themselves. They still enjoy themselves. I mean, you just get away for a while. You go to the movie. You know what I mean?
And the only down part about that is like sometimes when I go to the movies, I just go there to sleep. I'm not going to even lie. As soon as it darkens up, you best believe, honey, you ask anybody that I have been to the movies with, and they'll tell you, honey, I will get up towards the end. Because sometimes, when you watching a good movie, like there's so much suspense in it that people are just quiet and into it. And it's like, oh, and the chairs are so comfortable, you just push that button
okay, I can see that.
Okay, let me wake up.
But it's hard for me to go to sleep in the movie. When I'm
no.
watching a movie, I'm really into that movie. Well, it depends. Well, it starts off good. I've been to some movies that start off good and then maybe a dud doing it. So I'll be wanting to go to sleep. But like, okay, I don't know why I paid to see this.
Even when the movie's really, really good, I'm telling you, if I can just wake up and catch the end, I could put the beginning together. But I'm not gonna even lie about it, honey. You take me to the movies, you best believe that I am falling asleep on you. And thank God, each time there's nothing going on that would require me to jump out my sleep and head for the exit. I'm telling you. Okay, and so what else? Spending quality time together. Oh, you know what? And let me just say quality time together. Even if your spouse does not like half the things that you enjoy, still go. I'm telling you, because I took my husband with me to bingo. Let me tell you something. He said the people are just too nosy and they always look on your papers. And he ain't been back there with me since. Anyhow, but moving right along. And then he likes karaoke, but I did promise him that I will go with him. We're going to have to go one day.
Karaoke?
To the karaoke. Yeah. Because he goes and his better half go. You know what I mean?
He's a karaoke professional.
No, but we could just go and chill and listen to the music and laugh and people. Anyways, practicing active listening. That is a big key to me. That's a big key because if I'm expressing myself to you, and then I later ask you, so what did you think about what I said? And you can't recall one thing outside of my mouth opening. That meant that you're just not listening.
Well,
don't do that.
Just block you out. I mean, it's sad, but I'm gonna be honest.
I do it.
I'll do it in a minute.
Yeah, you hear me?
I'm gonna
Like,
be for real. It depends on what it is.
But
I
you
mean,
should hear something.
I do hear something. That's the thing. We honestly, yeah. I
Yeah.
hear something. That's the thing about it. That's something I heard. I'll give you a good maybe 4 or 5 sentences, and then after that, I'm actually really just looking at you, and I see a mouth moving, but I ain't actually listening.
Because let me tell you something. What I mean to me, and then you tell me what you think. A lot of times, where we tend to make that mistake is instead of getting to the point, we're ranting.
Oh.
Like, yo, don't do that. That is a hearer killer.
Oh,
I hear
man.
nothing now because all I hear you doing is one, and it has nothing to do with the situation at hand.
That's like
Because you
somebody
want to talk about last week, and last week's over. You
taking
should have
a
called
short-
this
what is that
meeting.
called? Taking a short story and making it long.
Oh,
It's like,
get to the point.
Yeah, just to the. I was like, oh,
Just get to the
all this
point.
roundabout. That's what loses me. It's the roundabout.
Yes.
It's like, okay, I honestly, I'll be for real. In my mind, I'm just saying, I don't even care anymore. Like, it's like, okay, and you want to say, is there a point to this? Like, get to it. Like, come on. Oh, so let me tell you, it's like I don't like people that do that. Just,
Yeah.
you know,
And
like-
me, I just be like, you know what, Lou, I'm gonna have to use the bathroom for a minute. And that can turn into a long time because it's like, get to the point, do not drag it out. And let me tell you something, it is different. A person can hear you better when you're talking to and not at.
Yeah.
Don't talk at me. Don't speak to me like I'm your child. Don't talk to me like I'm stupid. Like whatever it is that is bothering you, go ahead and get it out.
Yeah, and get to the point.
Yeah,
I don't like long-winded
me
people. I don't like
either.
people, you know. We talk seriously. See, I had a friend that one time was so long-winded. I mean, I was listening, you know, he had issues and I'm listening. But oh Lord, I was on that phone for over an hour, almost 2 hours. And through that 2 hours on that phone, I was told, you know, by my wife, like, do you know you was asleep? And I'm like, I fell asleep on the phone. I was like, yeah, snoring and all. And but yet, when I just, you know, catch yourself like, he was still, and I'm like, maybe he must not knew. He was like, you fell asleep on that phone. I'm like, it just, he lost me. He actually put me to sleep. That's how long-winded he was.
Get to
it's
the
like, oh
point.
man. And a couple of times it happened to me where I did just, you know, you could feel yourself just, and I'm like, oh, yeah. I'm like, I just can't. I can't. I don't talk long. I can't. I just can't.
Yeah, me either. Because sometimes, like, and you know what is my pet peeve is when you keep repeating the same thing over and over. If you think I didn't hear that 5 minutes ago and 10 minutes later you still talking about that, then, let me tell you something. What happens there now? Another argument is coming in because you actually want me to sit there while you beat me in the head with the BS. And I'm saying enough is enough because at the end of the day, it seems like you really had no point and you just wanted to argue about something or you just wanted some extra attention and that was not the way to get it.
Yeah. Or if you have a spouse, I mean, we all been there. You know, hey, we tell truth here. That way that they have an issue, and it's not even to do with you, just things out in the world, could be work or whatever. You listen because you want them to be able to just,
just get it off your chest. Right.
But it's good to just do that, even though you're listening, but deep down inside, you're probably not really listening, but you're giving them an ear. I've done that.
And don't hold a person hostage. You already know. You already know your spouse.
Yeah.
Like, yeah. I am not a talker. My husband is a talker. Jay will talk your ear off. He will talk to you until you know your ears close up by themselves. But I myself is not a talker, and I can only listen, but for so long. And all of a sudden, when I just stop responding, and then he'll get mad and walk away. I know he's gonna get mad and walk away, but still, if that's the only way to shut you up without saying "shut up," leave.
Yeah, we both.
You
the
just
same
sit
boat.
there and be like,
"Oh, I have never been a long talker."
do you know you said that already?
It's like,
Did I tell you about? Yes.
Yeah,
This will be the 5th time if you start again. So don't, yeah. And don't be one of those when somebody be honest with you and say, like, how many times are you going to say this? Don't you get an attitude when you yourself realize, and you know yourself that you done hit that topic 10 times already today. It's over. My goodness, set someone free.
I feel they keep saying the same thing over.
Looking for attention.
Or maybe the other side. They just feel like you wasn't listening and what we spoke about never got done. So I'm speaking on it again. I mean, there's a situation here. That's why I keep bringing it up.
Right. And then another thing is when that communication is there, like even though, you know, you're probably bored with it and you don't want to hear it, hear those key issues and then make the changes.
Yeah.
Make the changes. It is one thing to say to someone, yeah, I heard you say, and nothing's done. So you didn't change. I mean, you didn't do anything. Oh, God. So you just have to be careful of making those corrections. Hear it and then make the correction. And so we spoke about practicing active listening, prioritizing each other's needs and feelings. And I think that is really, really big right there.
Yeah.
That is really, really big. The needs. But to me, the need should be something that's like 50-50.
Yeah.
Don't you assume that your needs is much greater than mine. Like the need should be something that's going to be 50-50, a give and take to balance it out. Not, you know, my needs is 90% and your needs are only 10%. No, you have to balance that out. Now, intimacy. Emotional, physical, and sexual intimacy plays a vital role in maintaining a strong marriage. Couples should work on fostering a deep connection, expressing affection, and prioritizing intimacy in a relationship. Now let's get on this intimacy thing right here, because intimacy don't mean you hop on me and hop off and then you done and I'm sitting here looking like, so what happened? Because the next time you get ready to hop on, I'm sliding from under and there's nothing happening and you're wondering why.
Yeah, but see, intimacy can also mean let's play tag and run around our birthday suit.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. It's something that you do, like.
And as you get older, sometimes things, as long as they would. Hey,
no,
you don't
even want it to be that long. Like, look at here.
It's just, it's just short and to the point. It's just, hey, that's it.
But you know what? But to me, even when it's short and to the point, both parties should be fulfilled.
I agree with that. But then also too, you know, we speak about that, but intimacy also is just cuddling up, watching movies together. Yeah, that's a great thing right there. Man.
And let me be the first to tell you, sometime
here we go.
Sometime it is okay to bring some toys into it, because you can spice things up. You just can't be toys.
Not a bat, not a stick, just some toys into it.
Stop by Kiss and Tell. Sometimes you just need that little boom. You know what I mean?
There are some people that don't like toys.
No, you don't.
At all.
You let me tell you something. If you don't like toys, but your partner like toys, you bring the toys in for the partner, because that's where the give and take is. You bring the toys in for the partner. Don't be selfish.
Because see, that's the thing about intimacy too. Yeah, you can't be selfish.
Yeah, don't be
You know,
selfish.
You both have needs.
And
and
we're
the
going to
whole
talk about
idea
intimacy later.
When it comes to that is to make each other happy. That's
Yeah,
important to make each other happy.
Right.
If you happy, he's happy. Either right way, everybody's happy. That's the way you're supposed to do.
And look, and you know that, and sometimes when you get up in age, you know what I mean, things just don't stand the way they used to stand.
Yeah,
things don't open and stretch the way they used to stretch.
I mean, it's showing up.
Now you got to go get you some little things to make things oil, make your thing oil or whatever. But let me tell you what you don't do. What you don't do. You don't sit there and then look your husband or boyfriend, but we're just speaking on marriages right now. So your husband in the face and then start making fun of and talking about what is not standing at attention anymore. Because that is a man's, it's almost like you will strip a man. Now, but he get you mad to tell him, no.
You know,
but he start to talk some mess to you.
You're right.
No.
But that's also, you're right. But here's the thing, you can understand. That's vice versa. Because
you don't be telling her.
Through the same thing a woman don't sit around here and
because she can start to get dry.
Talking about you desert and you. I mean, don't just because it's going to happen. It's part of getting older. It's going to nothing is the same. It's going, but you can actually still take that and make something great out of it.
Exactly.
You really truly can.
Exactly.
But you gotta want to. You gotta want to. Some people don't want to. You gotta put that effort in there. You gotta want to.
And let me tell you something. Too, the problems that America has. Well, people all across the state, because it's just not in America, people all across the state, is that when it gets to that point, you do everything in your power and in your pocket to make sure that your spouse is fulfilled. It does not mean just because he's not standing at attention, saluting flags anymore, that you carry your little fast ass into somebody else's bedroom. And it does not mean because she is dry that you carry your fast ass into somebody else's bedroom. You sit there and you work it out. You work it out.
That's right. It was great when it was great.
Yes.
So when things go down, you got to just do the same thing.
Right. You work it out.
Yeah.
Stop trying to sit up there with the side chick and with JoJo down the street and brother man up on the 5th floor. Don't do that. That's the problem that people are having.
Get you some lollipop sticks. Things happen.
Yeah, you do what you have to do.
Do what you got to do.
You do what you have to do. Okay. Now, trust and commitment. So trust forms the foundation of a healthy marriage.
Yes.
And both partners should strive to build and maintain trust through honesty, reliability, transparency. Commitment entails staying dedicated to the relationship. And that's what I'm talking about. Mm-hmm. You stay dedicated to that marriage. Because a marriage should be until death do you apart, not the fool down the street and not the heifer around the corner still waving her panties to everybody that come around the corner.
That's right.
It is a bond that should not be broken by anyone and anything.
Death do us part. That don't mean try to find ways to knock one off. But you all of a sudden it's like death do part. I mean, go. You know what I mean?
Right. You have to work through your challenges. I believe it. You work, you stay committed.
That's true.
You stay committed because you just see some people and they have been married 50, 60 years. And I mean
that's beautiful.
It's just a beautiful sight to know that no matter what, they were able to overcome and still survive and keep that marriage sacred, and even in the eyes of the Lord first. Okay, so those are our key things right there. And like I said, the commitment, the love, the respect, the honesty, the I don't know, it's like you have a pact there that you make, and just wanting to, from day one to year 100, and to whoever will close the eyes first, like that is a commitment and something that you should strive for. Not as soon as something go wrong, oh, I'm gonna go sleep with so and so, oh, I'm lying about this, now I want to just go hang out with my boys. And to me, you should have your individual time. I believe in that. But sometimes say to your spouse, come on, me and you going. And sometimes you do things as a couple, and sometimes you just have to do things by yourself as a couple. You know, you can go out with other couples, you travel, you do this and you do that. But you know, another thing, if your relationship and your marriage is working, let that work and be proud of it. And if you see somebody else's marriage that's not working, don't start acting like you got the best thing. You know, maybe you can give that person some tips on, you know, what needs to be changed. But the flip side to that also is when you know doggone well that your homeboy is cheating, or you know your homegirl is cheating, don't give attention to that. Don't give attention to that. Because sometimes you get all involved in a cheat, and that means that you're just as bad as the person that's cheating. Okay, so it is Sweet Lips. Well, Sweet Lips took a little step away, and it is Sledge. And guess what? That is our little take on marriage. And hopefully this is helping someone out there. But again, if you're going through a little something, make sure that you seek professional help. Okay? And we will see you again real soon. Look at Sweet Lips. Sweet Lips, tell them we'll see him later.
We'll see y'all later.
Come in. Come into play. Come into play.
Love you. Thanks for joining us.
Yes.